Dickens' A Christmas Carol is a timeless classic, although it's been adapted many, many times. Even Disney did it with their Mickey's Christmas Carol in 1984.
That's true.
It's also short, so this version is a good introduction to the story for kids.
And so is this game.
This is a snap review for Disney Mickey's Christmas Carol game.
Mickey's Christmas Carol is for 1 of 4 players, age 4 and up, and published by Funko Games.
In this game, players cooperate to complete puzzles that tell the story of A Christmas Carol in order before Scrooge wakes up.
In order. So, Mom, let's talk about the art in this game.
When I opened the box, this game immediately looked classic to me, like the simple puzzles my kids used to do when they were younger. The puzzle frames are really well constructed, like this one. I love how you can see a shadowy version of the picture when the puzzle's not complete. Every tile has a partial border on the front and a colored back. Both of these match the frame, so it's easy to tell which puzzle it goes to. Everything in this game is sturdy and ready for young kids to play with. And of course, all 6 puzzles show scenes from the Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Hey, Mom, let's talk about the mechanics.
Alright, here's how to play the game. Choose 4 puzzles out of the 6 in the box, and put all the puzzle pieces for those in the bag, along with the brown special tiles. Put Scrooge on 9 o'clock on the central clock board, showing that he's asleep. Lay the puzzles out in numerical order, either around the clock or in a row.
The youngest player goes first.
On your turn, pull tiles out of the bag one at a time. You may pull up to 5 tiles, and then choose 2 to add to the puzzles. Unless you pull a special tile.
Boo!
Elliot, what makes the special tiles different?
The special tiles are brown. They camp out in the bag, and they're really bad. All of them. Well, except for one of them.
Most of them make you stop drawing tiles, play all of the tiles that you pulled this turn, whether they're good for you or not, and move Scrooge 1 space clockwise, moving forward towards 8 a.m.
But this tile right here lets you ignore all other special tiles. It's the one good special tile you can get.
If you draw that one, you just keep drawing until you have 5 puzzle tiles, and then choose 2 to play. When you complete a puzzle, Scrooge will also move. He moves 1 space backward, counterclockwise, if all the earlier puzzles are complete. But if you completed this puzzle out of order, Scrooge moves forward as many spaces as the number that's printed on the top of the puzzle.
No.
With a number like 4 or 5, you risk waking him up early.
The game ends when either all the puzzles are completed,
Yay!
or if Scrooge reaches 8 on the clock, symbolizing morning.
He woke up!
Woke up!
Boo! And that's it. That's how you play.
Hey, what are the expectations?
Well, Funko seems to do a really great job on games for little kids to play with the adults in their lives. We've reviewed their Mad Tea Party and It's a Small World. I hope this would be similar, a simple game without being boring. I got a little worried when I first opened the box and saw the puzzles, that this would be like the cheaper cardboard puzzles I've seen, the kind that barely fit together and have to be positioned just right and eventually fall apart. So that leads us into our surprises. We already mentioned that the puzzles are actually nice and sturdy. I didn't notice this nice backing on them until I took them apart for the first time. The simplicity of the game really draws me in. Although my kids are already a little old for the intended age range, Elliot here is 8.
Yeah.
But we're still enjoying playing it together, or even playing it solo.
Yikes! No, Scrooge is on top of the clock! Scrooge, why were you on top of the clock?
My favorite part was the puzzles, because I think they're all, really fun to put together. Because I'm a puzzle person.
The analog clock really fits the theme. But since analog clocks aren't really common anymore, many kids will struggle with this idea. I don't think it's a bad thing. It offers a low-stress way to reinforce clock reading skills with your kids. It also led Elliot and I to a discussion of AM and PM, because the clock starts at 9 p.m. and ends at 8 a.m.
The clock also kind of works as a scoreboard.
The closer you are to 9 o'clock when you finish the game, the better off you've done.
That leads us into our recommendations. I think we would recommend Mickey's Christmas Carol game for families with younger kids.
Or even for grandparents. It feels to me like the kind of game we should keep with our stack of holiday books to pull out and enjoy every December. It's not deeply strategic or fast-paced. Instead, it's simple, combining luck, pattern matching, and just a little bit of prediction. Perfect for younger kids to play with adults, or older kids like Elliot to play on their own.
So where are we going to rate this game?
I think we're going to give it 4.5 puzzles out of 5. That's Disney Mickey's Christmas Carol game in a snap. 4.5. You can't just start scratching yourself. You're still on camera.